Alright, so I wanted to make another video today, because my last video was a little, what's the word? Bitchy? Yeah, that's probably the word. So today I wanted to make a video about jobs, and the fact that they suck. If you're watching this video now, you've either had a job or you have a job, hopefully. So you can kind of sympathize with me that they're not like fun. I guess there is always like the one person that's like just way too happy to be there. Like you show up to work and they're just like, "Hi, welcome to Applebee's. Do you like my 37 pieces of flair?" Office Space reference. Did you catch it? Yeah, no one likes that guy. Whatever. I work in retail. If you've never worked in retail, it will go a little something like this. Yeah, I'd like to return all this. Receipt? No, I don't have that. Ooh, I'm in a different spot now. I got my pile all sorted out. On to the next thing. Alright. Then you turn around to sneeze or something and this happens. What? Oh my god. It never ends. It's... By the time you are done folding... Oh, look at that. It is break time. Now, crucial decision making comes into this part because you can either take your 1 15-minute break paid, or you can take a lunch. A lunch is a half hour, unpaid. So for 15 minutes more time, you get paid for none of the half hour. Lost concept on me. What kind of sense does that make? My favorite is always that person and you don't know how they got hired there, like how you and that other person are in the same realm of hireability. They show up and they haven't showered in a week. They were at a party last night. Their clothes are ripped and they can't see. I got hired. I am in the same criteria as that person. I show up to work on time. I look presentable. I'm good with customers. And you're telling me that he and I are on the same playing field. What is that? No. Then there's the person that's been there too long. They're like ringing up a customer, putting something away, and then they're, like in the back room taking care of something else. They have like 10 arms and they're not even looking. They can just do it all. I always love the person that just is ready to quit. Like they are halfway out the door. They hate everything. They show up whenever they feel like. They mess up everyone else's day because they don't even care. And there's all these rules. If you're ringing someone up and you accidentally like shut the register, guess what? You gotta flag down the manager so that they can open it for you. And the manager is always in the bathroom or at the front of the store, and you have to, with a customer in front of you, you have to be like, hold on a second. Hello! Like, you have to flag them down, and then when they finally get there, because they were doing whatever, you're like, hey, what's up? Hold me here. I accidentally shut that thing before the transaction was done. Can you open it? They hired you, and they don't trust you with anything at all. It's like, oh yeah, you'll work as a body in this store to do what we sell you, but sell you? They literally only trust you to hold clothes. Another thing that you always have to do is there's like new videos and booklets that come out like every day. So you have to spend time reading and watching those, and they're always cheesy. Just some guy from like the 80s, and he's like, hey, my name is Jimmy Steals a Lot, and I am someone you look out for. Don't trust me. No, I wouldn't trust you. Have you seen you? You don't belong here. You're a man in a girl's clothing store. By far my least favorite rule, but it's always number one no matter where you are. Are you ready for it? The customer is always right. No, they are not. I had a lady today. She started coughing, like, on me. Like, her tongue was even sticking out. On me. She was coughing on me. Rude. No, customer, you are incorrect in that scenario because that's not okay. Some of the people scare me though, you know, like the more you get to know them, like the more you realize that they're really scary. Like they seem nice because you're at work. Like you'll be talking to someone, I'll just be like, oh yeah, my boyfriend and I, we were at the club last night and we did like 4 lines of coke. I'm sorry, what? What did you say to me? 4 lines of coke? Yeah, we did it in the bathroom floor. Can you believe it? It was amazing. I'm sorry, what? I don't speak the language you're speaking in right now. You're telling me you did 4 lines of coke off the bathroom floor, which no doubt people have pissed on or puked on. You don't even want your feet on that floor, and you did coke off of it. People are scary. The one thing that I truly, truly cannot stand about working retail is getting people's emails. This is how it goes when I'm ringing up a customer. Hi, are you all ready? Yeah, I'm ready to go. All right, can I start with the home phone number for you? Why? What about an email? Social security number? Why? Just give me your identity. It's all good. I don't get it. That was a good look. Like, they are harping on those emails. If you don't get an email address from someone so they can just spam the shit out of their inbox, you get a talking to. Excuse me, you didn't get that email address? I'm gonna have to fire you. They were 104, first of all. They don't even have a phone. What is your problem? That's always what happens. They're either super old and don't have an email, or they don't even have a phone, or they don't even speak English. By 8 o'clock, no one gives a shit. No one cares about anything. All they want to do is go home. Home? Home, 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 home. All right, so this last thing I'm going to talk about, if you work in retail and you're going to know what I'm talking about. If you have the closing shift, that was a high five because I feel your pain. If you close at a retail store, there's always the asshole that comes into the store. If the store closes at 9, they will come in at 8:57 and just dick around for 20 minutes. And since they came in before 9 o'clock, you can't tell them to leave. I don't know who made up that rule that you can't tell them to leave or say, hey, we close in 3 minutes. Do you want a clock? Do you want a clock? Do you have a phone? What's going on? Why don't you know that it's almost 9 o'clock? But no, you gotta deal with that customer who is just sitting in the dressing room just complaining and trying things on. Does this fit right? Do I look fat? Does it bring out the color of my eyes? Like, I need to know that. No to it all. You're 400 pounds, everything's gonna make you look fat. And your eyes are brown. Not much you can do on that one. So finally, by the time the fat cow gets out of there, it's 9:30. That's when you start closing the store. And that's when you start counting the money and making sure everything's clean and ready to go for the people that open up the next day. You gotta follow procedure. If you don't, the person that opens up the next morning, they're gonna fire your ass. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I left out. But if any of you watching this, what is my hair doing? If anyone has anything to add, or they have their own issues and horror stories with working retail or even being a waitress, I'm sure that's gotta be annoying sometimes with customers and their food. That was my video on jobs and how they more often than not suck. Bye. Oh, and let me just finish this with, I don't think everyone should work for their money. Those girls that are just like, I just want money. I don't want to work. I want like a BMW and like a mansion and a butler with a personal chef and someone who wipes my ass. I don't want to pay for any of it. I just want money. I don't even want to have to lift my finger. I want someone to help me out of bed in the morning. Like, I don't want to work. I shouldn't have to work. I'm a girl. No. Life doesn't work like that, my friend. I think what the dog's barking. I think if you have things that you want to do, you should work for them. You know, they shouldn't just come free, or you shouldn't just have people pay for you or whatever. You know, you need to work. You need to work for your money. All right, that was my parting words. Now I'm gonna go give her love. All right, that was my video on jobs. See you later.